All right, now we are on the coffee. Oh boy!
Oh, here we go. So this is a video that Jeremy Hambley had to get taken down because it completely exposed his entire coffee grift. And he's really pissed off Mr. Morgan by doing this. And now Mr. Morgan's done a massive follow-up. For those of you who don't know, Luthor Morgan wrote a book about lol cows, which is available on Amazon if you search Luthor Morgan, Luther Morgan, Morgan, and lol cow. It should pull up on Amazon and you can purchase it. It explains the phenomenon of lol cows. And he's been doing some incredible I'd say investigative journalism during this whole thing.
His videos are fucking Kino, by the way. Even his other videos are I binge watched his whole channel. Go subscribe to him.
Yes. So let's have a look at this first video that was flagged down.
Here we go. Great video, man. Go sub to him right now.
Our journey really begins in Utah. So here we have Coffee Brand Coffee LLC. Now, Coffee Brand Coffee LLC, if you look at here, the formation date, which is April 14, 2022. And then if you scroll down here, look who the manager is. It's Jeremy Hambley. Now, of course, we've redacted his address because that is a residential address. It's not a commercial address. But he is listed as the manager. Here you have Crook Legal Group, so this is the registered agent. So if you wanted to sue Coffee Brand Coffee, or you wanted to serve them with legal documents, this is who you would go to. This is public information.
Let's sue them! Let's sue them!
what a statement from Mr. Morgan. Holy, Jared's really, by the way, what Crook Legal Group? Yeah. Could you have a worse name for your legal group than Crook? Like Crooked Legal Group? That's who's Jeremy's legal counsel, the Crook Legal Group. Okay. Okay.
And then, of course, we look at the bottom here. This is the physical address. So this is where the business is actually supposed to be taking place.
Right.
And so this is a public address.
So there's going to be a coffee factory there.
Okay.
Right?
It's a business address. So we're not doxing anybody. This isn't an individual. This is a company. It's a corporation.
Interesting.
So my thing is, why is it out of Utah? Now, of course, that's where Mill Creek Coffee Roasters was. So it's heavily speculated that that was Jeremy's original coffee manufacturer. But I wanted to give Jeremy the benefit of the doubt because maybe he's switched from Mill Creek Coffee Roasters to a different firm, or he has an actual coffee factory. So if you go to Utah and you go to the government website and you look around, it's the Utah
guy's going
Department
hard
of
in the
Agriculture.
page.
This is crazy.
Isn't he?
Yo, this is nuts.
Culture and food. So they're the ones that issue licenses for food processing, food manufacturing. So what I did was I reached out to the deputy commissioner of the Utah Department of Agriculture and Food, and I emailed them. And I said, hey.
Imagine reaching out to the deputy Utah commissioner of food. Listen, quartering is pissing off the wrong people, bro. This is the sort of motherfucker that's going to felch you big time. You don't want to piss this guy off. The commissioner of food. Gee, I bet you I'd like the commissioner of food.
The commissioner, he's like... It goes deeper. His second video went even deeper.
The second video is a real masterpiece because he got really pissed off after this one got flagged down.
Yeah,
and then we learned that quartering's probably in violation of FDA regulations.
He is in violation.
Allegedly,
according to the research.
Distance to try and locate documentation for a food business called Coffee Brand Coffee. And, of course, the Deputy Commissioner here, Amber Brown, was gracious enough to respond to my request for public information. And she said, this manufacturer does not appear to be registered with the department under our food manufacturing program. So there is no Coffee Brand Coffee factory in Utah. Now, if we go back to the LLC, it says, well, of course it's not in Utah. The physical address says it's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. So it must be in Wisconsin, the factory.
Pull up that address into Google here, it's actually a virtual mailbox. So it is not a coffee factory.
A virtual.
So there's no factory in Utah. There's no factory in Wisconsin. Where is this factory, this facility that Jeremy says that you can tour and all of his staff are there and he roasts his own stuff. Like, can he tell us where the factory is?
Who's the roast master? Remember he hired the roast master? Do you remember that?
It's not an industrial park. It's not even a coffee shop.
The factory equipment, and he needed like your $300,000. You had to buy the Mother's Day box.
Yep, he was in debt for it.
It is a virtual mailbox out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So another dead end, guys. Not looking good. So I went to, let's go to the State of Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection. So this department, very long name, this is the department that
went through all the permits to see if there's
handles like the food manufacturing as well as many, many other things. As you can see on their website here, you know, it's everything from campgrounds to butter, Christmas tree grower license, dairy and elk, you know. But what we're really interested in is food processing plant license. So let's go into the food, dairy, and retail food licenses page. And if we go to the list here, so this is Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection, and we go to the registries and lists. And if we go down to, right here where it says under food and recreational safety, we can pull up the food processing plant information, which is our next tab. So you go to food processing plant license holders. So if
Jer really fucked with the wrong crew.
Yeah, I would say I don't think this is gonna end good for Jer. He better have dotted all of his I's and crossed all of his fucking T's, and I don't fucking think he did, based on the way Luthor's coming at this. You know,
someone said this guy should work for the IRS.
Coffee Brand Coffee is a real business, and if it's a real coffee factory in Wisconsin, it's going to be on this list.
Yes,
so
right?
Let's get the PDF, shall we? So here we have it, guys.
He's got the PDF.
He has the PDF, and we're not talking about Hambly now.
This is the food processing plant licensing holders. Now, these are all business addresses for business names and stuff. There's no personal information on here. This is all public information, guys. So it's 95 pages, and this is everything from giant factories all the way down to your local butcher shop. So let's just do a little Control F search here, and let's type in coffee.
It better pop up.
So
Jeremy.
with Control F coffee, there's 83 results. Now, so for example, the first search that comes up here, it's Torque Coffee Company Incorporated at 3455 Payne Avenue, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. So if we look that up, as you can see, guys, it's like a coffee factory in like an industrial park.
This is what we should
So let's go
find.
to the next one just for demonstrative purposes.
Well, look at this.
So this is Door County Coffee and Tea Company. It's at 5773 State Highway 42, Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin.
And look at this one.
So let's pull that one up. Oh, it's like a roadside thing.
So he's showing from the biggest factory to the smallest coffee hut or whatever the fuck.
They're all there. Clearly a commercial thing, but smaller. So let's try another one just for the sake
Capo 813 for 10 subs.
For 10 subs. Huge support tonight. Let's go.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, and we also have P.O. boxes in here, too. So that's not a real address. So let's go to this one. It's Estes Vu Pretz Coffee Company, LLC, and it's at 1250 East Washington Avenue, Madison, Wisconsin. So if we pull that one up, look at this. It's a very small coffee shop.
There it is.
So the reason why I say this is there's everything from giant industrial firms to kind of bigger sized commercial firms, all the way down to your local coffee shop. So you know, Jeremy can't say, "Oh, well, I run a small operation; it wouldn't be on there." No, it's all sizes. All sizes.
Yeah,
of coffee
I'm pretty
shop,
sure his operation, with the millions of dollars it's brought in, would be bigger than that anyway.
Yeah,
of course.
We go through this whole list. It's 83 firms. If we do Control F and go coffee brand, 0 results. So there's 0 results for coffee brand. Now you say, okay, well let's try the address. So if we go back to the Utah LLC. According to Coffee Brand Coffee LLC government paperwork, the physical address of the coffee factory is 1433 North Water Street, Suite 400, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So let's go ahead and plug that address. Let's go ahead and plug that address into our search here. Oh, would you look at that? There's no
results.
There's no food processing plant license holders at that address.
Yeah, he's fine.
So, and if you search every other address, there is no coffee factory. So there's no coffee factory in Utah. We've confirmed that with a deputy commissioner.
He will never address this.
Over in Utah.
He'll never address this, ever.
Per Wisconsin Department of Trade,
per the state of Wisconsin Department of
Agriculture,
no, I don't know if this is illegal or not, but it sure sounds illegal. It sure sounds like fraud to me, but, you know, I'm not an expert in any of this, you know. It just seems to me like Jer is a lying sack of shit, as usual, you know.
Food processing plant license holders list, which is very extensive and 95 pages long. Coffee brand coffee doesn't exist in Wisconsin. So just for a further nail in the coffin here, I emailed Coffee Brand Coffee, and I was a little bit sneaky, and I said, I'm thinking about buying some coffee. Where in the United States is it shipped from? And of course, somebody responded, and they said, our coffees are shipped from Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh!
And it's funny because the automated thing says it's from Angel, but then I later got a survey for how would you rate the help Maggie gave you. So this is the infamous Maggie. This is the employee that Jeremy fired.
I thought she was fired.
Whoa,
wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Jerry's been telling us for months that Maggie was fired. He had to cut back.
Wait,
what's going on?
I don't even remember this part. What the fuck?
This was in October. Okay. When was she fired? Does it line up? I guess it was around that time.
Yeah, she was fired right after October, November, right? November, yeah.
C-car track. And he unceremoniously fired this woman right before Christmas.
Okay, there we go. Yes,
I requested 2 updates. I said, hello, is it roasted in Arizona as well? And then I emailed again, hello, can you tell me where the coffee is roasted? And then I received no response. So if there was any doubt that there's some coffee brand coffee factory out there somewhere, there's
no coffee.
There's just no evidence. There's no evidence of the factory. There's no evidence that it exists.
Yo, if we owned a factory and someone was A-logging us, what would we do? We would film there the next day, like, we're going to felt them and make a video here and felt them. Like, bro.
Absolutely no coffee brand coffee factory in either Utah or Wisconsin. So, you know, I don't know what Jeremy's talking about when he says that it's a family business, that he has a coffee roaster, this and that. He doesn't. So what does he have? That's the big question. I don't think that Coffee Brand Coffee is drop-shipped coffee. If we go back to this video, and this is from March of 2025, in this video, Jeremy admits that he spent $300,000 on Coffee Brand Coffee, and then he put $80,000 on a credit card. Now, this $300,000 I was able to locate, so he's kind of telling the truth here. This $300,000, this was a home equity line of credit, so basically a second mortgage.
Did he take out a fucking
credit? He put a second mortgage on his home?
What the fuck?
For $300,000?
He's done.
What?
Bro, no, he's done. No,
that's a real sign that this guy is actually in mountains of fucking debt and that he's fucking over leveraged, in my opinion.
Are you kidding me, man? No, that's actually dangerous.
On his house. So he put out a second.
And his YouTube's done now, too? And now the Rumble contract's done? Like, what's he going to do? It's over.
Second mortgage on his house, effectively, for Coffee Brand Coffee, in February of 2025. So in March of 2025, this is where he publicly revealed.
He has to make a payment here for $8,000 a month. You see that? Monthly payment, when you consolidate all of it together, $8,329 a month. Gee, I wonder why this got flagged down.
Oh my God,
so this guy's expenses are through the fucking roof.
It's over. It's over.
That he's $300,000 in debt.
That's 7% and he also says that interest? Ooh.
Oh, no.
Ooh. No wonder he was begging and selling his Neo Geo collection. Okay. But he doesn't have a factory, but it's not drop shipped either, Luthor's saying. So I'm wondering, what is Luthor's conclusion here? Let's find out.
Okay.
I put $80,000 down on a credit card. Now, $80,000 on a credit card is really high. So what I did was again with Wisconsin Public Records, I went to the UCC Lean website in Wisconsin, and you type in Jeremy.
Dude. No, dude, this is like the wrong like crew, like everyone on our side is just fucking brutally like felting him. And Luthor Morgan, like, God bless this man. And by the way, all his other videos are fucking hilarious.
This is what they call weaponized autism.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes. his video on Sticks, his new one's really funny too.
And his name. And also Coffee Brand Coffee LLC. Yes, there's no commercial loans around that time. So he's probably correct when he says that he put it down on a credit card. Right. It's just insane to me that Mr. Hambly, Jeremy Hambly, the quartering, the quarter pounder, the ham planet, he would go $380,000 in debt over Coffee Brand Coffee, but that's just how he operates as a businessman. And I think that we've adequately demonstrated using public search tools that there is no coffee factory in Utah or in his home state of Wisconsin where he lives and where he operates his business from, according to the business records. So I would say to Jeremy Hambly and to Coffee Brand Coffee, tell me the name of the coffee company. Send me an email with the food processing plant license or the food manufacturing license, and then we can put this all to bed, where your coffee factory actually is.
Okay.
It gets worse.
So that was the first video, but it got infinitely worse when Hambly struck this video down, and then part 2 came out. Because now Luthor was out for blood. Luthor was going to curb stomp old Hambly. So
and he does.
Let's have a look here.
Hey guys, Luthor Morgan here, coming at you with another video about Coffee Brand Coffee and the ongoing investigation as we answer
the ongoing investigation. Like he will never stop. He will never
the
stop.
Ongoing investigation that never ends.
No, the
Let's get answers. Jeremy, just give us the answers about this stuff. This is why I wanted like an actual financial audit with Caleb Hammer and all of these documents turned over, because until we get that stuff, it's all a mystery as to what the fuck is actually going on. It is.
Or try to answer the question, where is the coffee factory? Now, I got a helpful tip from a friend of the channel, Duty Streams.
Let's go! Duty! Yes!
Holy, is everybody A-Logs Assemble? Yeah, I know it is. It's A-Log Avengers Assemble. Duty's coming in clutch, eh?
Yeah.
And he suggested a whole new different avenue of investigation. And, unlike unlike Mr. Hambly, I actually give credit. And it made me think about it in a totally different way. Instead of trying to find the food processing plant...
So Duty just planted a seed in Luthor's mind, and then what came out is like the best A-log, but like dissection.
And then connect the plant to the product. I should get the product and then reverse engineer where the product came from. So, I bought Coffee Brand Coffee. That's right. I wasted 40 of my own dollars.
No, Luthor, no! Luthor, no! You can't do that, Luthor!
No, dude, you know what he was doing? He was reverse engineering to find where the beans were grown or some shit.
Yeah, you will see. I watched this earlier today. It's pretty good. His investigation is Kino.
He's like putting the coffee in like test tubes and like shaking it with like
Get Coffee Brand Coffee. So if you like this investigation and you want to support it,
by the way,
please consider checking out
the person that I wanted to conduct the audit on Hambly, because we're not this person. We're not this analytical. We're not this deep into the data and what's going on and what statutes might be violated. We need people like this involved to get to the truth. The truth is out there. We just need to dig.
The book on Amazon, Lol Cows, The Internet's Never-Ending Tragedy, or if you can't read, like Jeremy Hambly, the audiobook is available on Spotify and Audible.
Audible!
Software.
All right, so back to the video. So I ordered the coffee, and I started doing a little bit of investigation into what are the requirements to sell things on Amazon, because Amazon is kind of like his Achilles heel. So if we go to the Amazon Amazon Seller Central, and we go to grocery and gourmet foods, and we go to product requirements. If you see right here, it says you must be licensed or have the approval of relevant government agency for the products you're allowed to sell. So this would be his food manufacturer, food processing plant license. And then if we go through here, it says label in English all products covered by federal, state, and local laws. For federal labeling policies, see the FDA food labeling and nutritional guide for that. And we'll get to that in just a second. So there's also further requirements. So for food and beverage, it says listed here, examples of permitted listings.
Bro, if he loses his coffee brand license on Amazon, please.
No, we want him to do well, guys. We wish him $1 million, even though he wishes that we be homeless and lose everything and everyone associated with us die, but
prepared and sealed food and beverages. All food packaging must include the following. And right here, name and address of the packaging company. So I knew by the time this thing got to me.
So it has to be on there.
Yeah, legally.
Yeah, legally he has to put where this stuff is coming from.
Yeah. And
but he doesn't.
It's not there.
It's not there.
Oh,
I wonder why.
Amazon's not going to like that.
In the mail.
Well, Amazon will never know.
Yeah, they'll never find out.
Nobody should say anything. That's wrong. I disavow, actually.
That either two things would be true. Either Jeremy Hambly is not in compliance with the Amazon food listing requirements, or
Jeff
the
Bezos.
coffee will have the exact thing that I need on it. So as I waited for this thing in the mail, I did a little investigation into what are these FDA food requirements. Yeah. So coffee by itself doesn't have to have nutritional facts. So if we go to the FDA document here, it's 132 pages. We go down to foods with no nutritional significance. It says, are spices, coffee, and tea required to be nutritional labeled? And it says right here, exempted food includes coffee beans, whole or ground.
Okay.
So let's go further. Then. However,
that bullet.
Hambly sells coffee that has artificial flavoring in it.
Oh no! His main selling point, the blueberry and the tiger blood and the pumpkin spice. Oh no, that's what fucked him in the end, because if he had just sold some normal roast, he would have been okay.
Yes.
But he fucked up. Oh no.
Half of his coffee is artificial flavoring. So if we go through this same document, page 18, it says, how are spices, natural flavors, or artificial flavors declared in the ingredients list? So you also need an ingredients list. These may be declared in the ingredients list by either using specific, common, or usual names, by using declaration spices, flavor, or artificial flavor, or natural flavor. And it gives us example here. And if we go down to the next page here, it says, do you have to parenthetically declare all the ingredients and flavors that conform to a standard of identity? And it also says, if the flavor is declared by the standardized name, i.e., vanilla extract, whatever, each ingredient must also be declared parenthetically following the standardized name.
By the way, why this is important is somebody could be allergic to one of these fucking ingredients.
Yeah.
Somebody could fucking die. Like, it actually is serious. Like, this is food safety, and consumer protections are important. Contrary to what Styx believes, we actually do want to have consumer protections, so we actually are consuming safe foods. But Jeremy doesn't give a fuck, apparently.
So a lot of his coffee has artificial flavoring. So this artificial flavoring, whatever the hell chemicals are in it, are supposed to be listed. So also while I waited on the coffee to come in, I did a little research into what's the coffee trade information websites. What do they say about this when it comes to coffee labeling? And we have 3 sources of information here because I wanted to be extensive.
He's very thorough.
Roast Star, the whole package. So this
it's a dry presentation style, but I will say the information is rock fucking solid. From what I see, the research is really good.
But it's like it's dry, but it's like boom, boom, boom. It's like oh, damn, oh my god,
whole company dedicated on helping coffee companies design packaging. So if we go through here, every bag of coffee you sell, whether that's at the farmer's market or in a national...
mentality reality for 5,000 kicks. Our health is under attack by Hambly.
No grocery
Thank you for the big support. Let's go.
Store. So Hambly's talked about wanting to get into Walmart. Right here, name and place of business. That means the manufacturer, packer, or distributor. The full address is safest, but a website that clearly links to your contact info can suffice.
Okay.
He doesn't have any contact info on his website. So we got one source here. Also, it says...
So even the website doesn't have anything that need... Okay.
If your coffee is flavored, you'll need an ingredients list and potentially an allergy warning. So just to be sure, here is the FDA requirements around flavor additives. So it's a dead link, but I went and found it. So if you're, if you want to look at the FDA code here, it's whatever.
This motherfucker read the FDA code in 132 pages of
what?
Amazon rules.
When you challenge the internet and pretend that you're smarter than everybody on the internet and you can gaslight everybody on the internet, don't be surprised when you run into the wrong motherfucker. It's going to happen. And that's what he's done. And he's getting fucked big time.
Oh yeah.
This 101.22 food labeling of spices, flavorings, colorings, and chemical preservatives. So if we enter this page here, we go to, so here we go, Code of Federal Regulations, and we scroll all the way down here to this one. A statement of artificial flavoring, artificial coloring, or chemical preservative shall be placed on the food or in its container or wrapper, or any two or all three of these may be necessary. So, this flavored coffee, will it have a statement about what the artificial flavoring is? Here's another source. What do coffee labels need to meet government regulations? So this is from CTM Labeling Systems, another company just dedicated to designing coffee packaging. So if we go right here, so IP, this is the information panel. The IP requires an ingredients list and contact information for the producer or distributor. And it says here, the ingredients are listed in the order of highest weight to lowest weight. So, let's also get another one in here. So this is Durapack, FDA labeling requirements for coffee. What do I need in the nutritional facts panel? The FDA does not require a nutritional facts panel for plain roasted coffee.
Okay.
However, you must include nutritional facts panel if your coffee has flavorings. Vanilla, hazelnut, pumpkin spice, etc. And then here we go here. Do you have to list caffeine content? No, caffeine disclosure is not mandatory. However, you must list caffeine if you add extra caffeine to the product. So Coffee Brand Coffee sells a coffee that has extra caffeine.
This guy is just wrecking Jer. Oh no, buddy. This is tough. This is tough, Jer. This is a tough one, bud. This might actually fuck this guy. For real.
He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. As I was saying, he's gonna lose his coffee company, bro. It's done. It's over.
So I wonder, does it have that caffeine listed on the packaging? Here as well, do you have to register with the FDA? FDA registration is required if you roast your own beans, package coffee under your brand, operate a warehouse that ships coffee products.
Okay.
So Jeremy Hambly has claimed all three of these things.
This is me and 6-7 other employees here in the United States. We roast our own beans. This isn't some drop ship thing. We have our own fulfillment facility. We have our own customer service.
By the way, it's like, if he doesn't, right, and he's using white label drop ship, then it's like, okay, so you scammed everyone.
Yes.
So it's either you lose it all or you're a scammer and you still lose it all. Choose your poison. It's over.
He'll never address this stuff. He'll refuse to address this stuff. Honestly, we probably should have led with this, but I felt like it was a bit dry to kick off the show with.
I think it's perfect, dude.
This probably is the avenue that should start to be hammered in on, because Jeremy needs to figure it the fuck out.
There's still over 9,000 watching right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Personally dial in every single blend.
Yeah, the wife stuff was funnier, the
and how long
stuff.
it's roasted, what temperature it's roasted, the level of darkness.
I'm going to tell you all right now, we did 6 hours. There's still so much that we're not going to even finish today.
I don't even think we can do the fucking Ren Fair.
No.
I'm not going to lie.
And then we have to watch, I think next week we should watch the Muda, the Bearing. We should watch it all.
Yes.
I'm down for watching, I'm down for literally a month of quartering, of raping him until he's yeah.
I'm deeply
hopefully
involved.
this resolves before then, because I would like to bring back a diverse cast of characters and, fun shows. But like, until this guy actually makes things right, I don't know what else to do.
Listen, we have to do it.
We're gonna get to Ralph tonight.
The NES punk, like, supported us. And by the way, Pat the NES punk's like co-host was trying to be like, don't make the casinos the good guys. And you know what? He's like, they're offensive. And Pat's like, all right, morality police, anyway. And then, like, Felt's cornering.
Suffer Pat's co-host.
So funny.
And Pat the NES punk is standing up for the edgelords. He fucked it up big time.
Doobie 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 doo.
Tucker Carlson was spotted by the way, on the coffee, we roast our own beans. We're not some weirdo dropship organization like literally all my competitors.
Obviously, he used a Geralizer for this to find the roasting the beans.
Yes.
The Geralizer rules, by the way.
It's on YouTube. So, give us a try. Many of you know I run a coffee company. I'm not some dropship company. We roast our own beans. We hand our own fulfillment. We have our own employees. We have our own roasting stuff.
Double check everything. Double verify everything.
So does he have FDA registration? Now, unfortunately, the FDA doesn't have a database, so I couldn't look that up. I know, you would think it would exist. So anyway, all right, so packaging rules for small coffee businesses. Even at a small scale, your coffee packaging must include basic label information. Boom, right here, your name and address. Your name and address, guys. Now you might be thinking, oh, well, Luthor, what if Hambly applied for the FDA, U.S. Food and Drug Administration Small Business Nutritional Labeling exemption?
Okay.
Well, he's never raised this as a defense.
But thank God we
and if this is true, that he has a Small Business Nutritional Labeling exemption, show me the paperwork, Hambly. So,
show me the paperwork, Hambly.
Show us the fucking paperwork. Show Luthor the paperwork. Show Luthor the paperwork. No wonder he didn't want to go on an auditor show. All of the bullshit, like, it just gets absolutely destroyed when you bring in people like this that are this analytical and this focused. Like, Jer's in serious trouble. Like, I don't think he understands even yet what the fuck he's done. He just doesn't get it. He thinks it's all going to go away by next week.
He has no idea. His channel is done. Coffee companies being exposed. Everyone hates him. He only has Ricada. That's a tough place to be.
This is what coffee is supposed to look like. So I
tried watching the Ricada responses. I got a minute in and I was bored. I'm like, I can't.
I honestly can't watch anything with Ricada anymore. Like, I'm just done.
It's like, sorry, so boring.
Just some coffee that I had in the cupboard, and right there it says the ingredients list, coffee, and then it says proudly distributed by, the name of the company, and then the city, state, and the zip code where it is. That way you can find it. So you guys tell me what you think. Once the coffee arrived, was it not compliant with the food safety regulations? Or did it have the exact information that we needed? Well, everyone who said that he was non-compliant with the food regulations, you're correct.
At minimum,
the information regarding
Jeremy's
the coffee factory
gonna have to get new packaging for all of his fucking shit and actually list where this shit is. Like, at minimum. Like, and it's not gonna be easy.
But it's all exposed, bro. It's done. Do the Amazon packaging places have his coffee already? They'll have to ship it back to him, and he has to open each one and pour it into the.
Well, he's not compliant. It's gonna be fucking expensive. I don't know. Was it worth costing Flake $10,000 a month, Jer? So I bet you this is gonna cost you a similar amount of money.
You'll have to do a third mortgage in your house.
I don't know. I don't want you to lose any money. Honestly, of course I don't. I hope you're very successful.
I wish you $1 million, Ham.
I do. I wish him. He said that to us. He wished us so much money, and I wish him the same.
I know, yeah.
So I purchased this. It's spiked jack-o'-lantern coffee, mainly because I thought it could be expired because it's clearly Halloween themed.
He bought the Halloween. He bought the pumpkin because he thought it would be expired.
Yes. And there is absolutely no information. There's no coffee factory information.
That should
there
be
is
illegal.
no ingredients list.
I think
There's no
it is.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Nutritional facts. It's totally non-compliant. Totally non-compliant. Now you say, what about the K-Cups, Luthor? Well, those are totally non-compliant too.
Look at this box.
It's non-compliant.
No, but imagine you receive a box. It looks like it was fucking thrown like down a fucking 10-story apartment building. What the fuck is this?
Now, they don't need nutritional facts because it's just regular coffee.
Where's he storing this shit? An attic?
There's no information about the packaging or the factory that it came out of. So, again, with the non-compliance. So this is more than just about memes. This is more than just about grifting. This is more than just about YouTube drama. This is about food safety. That's actually important.
It is about food safety. And you'd think for someone as fat as Hambly, he would be concerned about that, but apparently not.
Yep.
This is about food safety, consumer protection, and transparency that is owed to customers from food producers. What the hell are these flavorings? What is in this coffee?
If Jerry just had moved on from the bull segment we posted, none of this would have happened.
Well, it might have been Adam Sellers' fault. I don't know. I think it may have been Adam Sellers that caused this downfall. But Jer, for whatever reason, won't just throw Mr. Sellers under the bus. And I got to wonder why that is.
It was Jer. You know what? I have a theory. What if Adam Sellers is the YouTube manager? You know what I mean?
Or maybe he's got the connection to somebody at Google because he's a very wealthy man.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
How do you get coffee beans to be flavored like blueberry? How do you get coffee beans to be flavored like pumpkin whatever? What's the ingredients? Why won't you share it? Why won't you tell us where the coffee factory is? Why won't you show an FDA certification or your local state food regulations? Because I've tried to look in both Utah and Wisconsin. We already covered that. I wasn't able to find a food manufacturing facility. Why don't you want to share this information? Because what if someone has a food allergy? What if there's contamination at the plant and you need to do a recall? How are you going to do that if there's no information? I mean, people could get hurt. People could get sick.
He's trying to kill people, allegedly, in our opinion.
This is more
very
than
negligent, in my opinion. But it seems very negligent. And it seems like if this is a serious company that he says is going to be in Walmart by the end of the year, and he's been doing this for 4 years now, there's no excuse for it to be non-compliant. This guy has so much money behind him, and he should be able to produce it properly. There shouldn't be fuck-ups like this at this point. Listen, if he just launched this coffee a month ago, you'd be like, you know what? I understand. If we launched a coffee, we might make a similar mistake, but not 4 years and millions of dollars down the line. This is bullshit. You can't do this.
He's supposed to be in Walmart by the end of the year, right? Remember?
Yeah.
He's going to be in Walmart by the end of the year.
Internets.
The Kino Casino felted sauce had fucking ingredients on it because Billy Mitchell's not a fucking mongoloid.
Stuff now. Food producers want to be able to do what Jeremy Hambly's doing. They want to be able to just put stuff out there in the marketplace, don't give the consumer any information, and then if people get sick or people get hurt or people have an allergic reaction, they can't trace it back to them. This is why we have FDA certification. This is why Amazon has labeling requirements. This is why it's important to put information and give consumers information, just in case something happens. Well, what are we going to do? Well, I'm going to send certified mail to Coffee Brand Coffee LLC, as well as the registered agent, requesting this information so that we can get to the bottom of it. Now, certified mail costs money. People don't want to do that. Totally get that. Well, the only contact tool that's available for the general public is the email address, hello@coffeebrandcoffee.com. Now, do not flag the quartering. Do not flag any of his information. Do not flag his stuff on Amazon. Don't do anything that breaks the terms of service or is illegal. Go to his website and request through the proper channels in a nice, polite, professional email, where is the coffee factory? That's what we need to do. In fact, how about we all do that together right now? Hey, guys.
Yes.
Nice. So here's my email. Hello, I purchased your coffee on Amazon. It did not have an ingredients list or nutritional information. Please provide what flavorings, artificial or natural, are in your coffee. please send the location of the manufacturing facility. I will expect a response in 5 business days. Have a good weekend, Luthor Morgan.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
A totally above-board business inquiry. And this business, Coffee Brand Coffee, the only way to get in touch with them is via email.
Luthor
so
Morgan
if I email
rules.
them, and you email them, and everybody else watching this video emails them, we might just learn the truth. Because we're consumers, and they're a food manufacturer. We have a right to know where our food is coming from. Wouldn't you say? And just a little side note here. I am so sick of free Hannah Claire. Why doesn't Hannah Claire free herself? As far as I know, she's not locked up in Jeremy Hambly's
Tell him, Luthor. Preach it, Luthor.
basement. How about you ask your corpulent man-child boss where the coffee factory is? How about you ask him why he doesn't give nutritional facts, why he doesn't provide consumer information, why he's hiding where his coffee factory is? How about you ask him those very, very important questions? Because everyone wants to say they're a journalist. Everyone wants to say they're an investigator. Everyone wants to say they're a truth teller or a truth seeker. Well, how about you actually get off your fucking ass and ask him some of these tough questions? You don't have to ask him about his bedroom life. You don't have to ask him about internet drama. But this is about food safety. What if someone has an allergic reaction to whatever the hell is in this coffee, whatever flavorings he puts in here? This is important. So, guys, the search for Jeremy Hambly's coffee factory continues.
It continues like there's no way.
It's not stopping. I don't think that this will be over by the 4th of May.
No.
I will let you guys know and keep you
Hannah Claire for a gifted sub as well.
Oh my God.
Guys up to date if I get any response for Coffee Brand Coffee. But we have to keep searching for the truth. We have to keep asking for this information and keep looking. So, please like, please subscribe. If you want to support the channel, I appreciate everything. If you don't want to buy the book, that's fine. Just give me a like. It really helps me out. Thank you so much.
Buy his book. Buy the audio book, all right? The Spotify audio book is fucking Kino as fuck.
Buy the book. Oh, buddy! Oh, we got a good one for you tonight. It's